say thank you. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say thank you to them.
No,
And
not
then we're
now.
gonna start. Okay?
After that.
We start now.
Am I going to start?
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start.
Thank you very much, Project 102, for that wonderful display. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together one more time for them. And now we begin the program proper.
Go.
İyi akşamlar hanımlar ve beyler. Sizlerde merak uyandıran bu Startup Stüdyosu'nun resmi açılışına hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bu akşam için planlamadığımız uzun bir etkinliğimiz var. Zaman ilerledikçe bu etkinlikleri sizlerle paylaşacağız. Bu geceyi keyifle geçirmenizi umuyoruz ve bildiğiniz gibi UQ, Kuzey Kıbrıs'taki en çeşitli üniversitelerden biri olup 100'den fazla farklı ülkeden öğrenciyi ve 1400'den fazla öğrenciyi bünyesinde barındırmaktadır.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again. This is the official launch of the CIU Startup Studio here in Cyprus International University. We have a long list of exciting and entertaining events stacked up to you, for you, and I hope that you enjoy it as the time goes. Now, CIU is a very multicultural and diverse university with over 14,000 students from over 100 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a few students here who would like to say hello to you in their different languages. Please put your hands together once again for them as they come.
Karşılarınızda farklı dillerden merhaba diyecek olan bazı öğrencilerimiz.
Merhaba herkese. Ben Kıbrıslıyım. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz.
أهلا مسا عليكم أنا من مصر أهلا بكم في مصر
Merhabalar herkese. Türkiye'den geliyorum.
سلام عليكم من فلسطين أهلا بكم في فلسطين
سلام با افتخار ایرانیم
السلام علیکم من از تاجیکستانم خوش آمدید
مرحبا بكم احنا من المغرب
habari nimetoka Kenya
Sanibonani Zimbabwe
Mbote na bino nauti ekolo Congo.
Sanibonani, ngisuka eVenile saSwatini.
Hello everyone, I'm from Liberia.
সবাইকে স্বাগতম আমি বাংলাদেশ থেকে
Habari za jioni, kwa majina naitwa Salim Omar Mohamed, natokea Tanzania, karibuni nyote.
Mahoro. I'm from Burundi. My name is Abdurazak.
Hello, my name is David Kizamure, and I'm from Uganda.
Mimawakwaba, Mifrigana.
Soo dhawaada, waxaan ka imaaday Soomaaliya.
Meshaniyo, Mivami Cameroon, Vinieni.
Wakoyo, Uedoekin, we Nigeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for them once more.
Öğrencilerimiz için lütfen bir tekrar alkış alalım.
I would like to take this opportunity to announce to you that we have a survey currently ongoing. At the entrance, there is a barcode we would like for you all to scan, fill in the questions, and at the end of this event, we will announce some winners because we have a surprise package for you all.
Bu fırsatı değerlendirerek sizlere bu etkinliğin sonunda bir anket yapacağımızı bildirmek isteriz. QR kodlarını tarayarak sorularınızı yanıtlayın. Anketin sonuçlarını da kazananlara duyuracağız.
My name is Desmond Omorabon, and I am the current Vice President of the CIU Startup Studio. And with me here is...
Ben Asren Aslı Akın, Startup Stüdyo'nun başkanıyım. Yanındaki de yardımcım Desmond.
Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome on stage Mr. Tamar Garib, the CEO of the CIU Startup Studio.
Startup Stüdyo'nun CEO'su Sayın Tamer Garip'i konuşmasını yapmak için davet ettik.
Dear guests, students, lecturers, and aspiring entrepreneurs, it's an honor to be here today at the launch of the CIU's Startup Studio at this remarkable university in North Cyprus, a place where over 14,000 students from over 100 nationalities come together, bringing a unique blend of cultures, ideas, and perspectives. This is a melting point of innovation, a fertile ground where the seeds of future-changing ideas can be planted and nurtured. As Elon Musk once said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. Of course, if you launch a car into space, the odds are always in your favor to break the internet, as Elon did, breaking the internet. Steve Jobs once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. And here we have 14,000 leaders ready to innovate. Imagine the number of followers they will have. Just don't crash our servers when you all start your startups simultaneously. Today, we are excited to introduce something truly revolutionary. Around the world, startup studios have been transforming the landscape of innovation and entrepreneurship. But today, we are breaking new ground. We are the first university in North Cyprus to launch our very own startup studio. This is more than just a program. It's a movement. We are empowering our students, giving them the tools and the platform to turn their ideas into reality. This is the future of education, and it starts here today. Elon Musk once said, "I could either watch it happen or be part of it." And we all know Elon doesn't just watch. He tweets about it, he builds a prototype, and then sends it to Mars. We are not promising interplanetary travel, but we are definitely offering you the tools to create the next big thing. Just don't try launching your projects into orbit from the university parking lot. Today, we are not just launching a startup studio, we are opening a gateway to endless possibilities. Here, your ideas can take flight and your dreams can become a reality. By exploring your business ideas, you won't just be achieving your personal aspirations, you will be contributing to the growth and development of North Cyprus and your home countries. The world needs your creativity, your passion, and your determination to drive progress. We are at the perfect time to get involved in startups. The convergence of 6 transformative technologies, artificial intelligence, blockchain, extended reality, robotics, the Internet of Things, and quantum computing has created a unique opportunity to disrupt every sector, from finance to manufacturing, from education to agriculture, from construction to medicine. This is your time to be a disruptor and change the world for the better. But what is a startup? Simply put, a startup is an idea, a vision, a dream brought to life. It's about solving real problems in innovative ways, challenging the status quo, and making a meaningful impact on society. A startup is born from a spark of inspiration and fueled by relentless passion and determination. And what is a startup studio? Think of it as a launchpad, a support system designed to transform your ideas into viable businesses. And we invest in your business to build your minimum value product. This investment could be anywhere between $1,000 to $100,000. We make sure that you are always the majority shareholder of your business. We want to see your company become a unicorn. A unicorn is a company worth $1 billion. We hope to build a $1 billion company with you in the next 8 to 10 years. Simply put, your idea, we fund it, we build it, we grow it, we exit either by getting listed on a stock exchange, such as NASDAQ, or by a 100% sale to a larger corporation in our sector. Just think what you could achieve with $1 billion. You could save yourself, your family, your friends, your community, and create thousands of jobs in North Cyprus and your home country. CIU Startup Studio doors are open to anyone who's either a citizen, a legal resident, or a student in North Cyprus. Students from other universities such as METU, NEU, EMU, or any other university can also apply to join our startup studio. However, CIU students get special privileges. Like, if they are accepted into the studio and we decide to invest in their startup, the students will have their education, accommodation, and subsistence costs fully paid by the studio until they finish their studies. If you are an academic in a different university or a business person in a different company, anywhere in the world, US, Africa, EU, anywhere, you can apply to act as a mentor or advisor to startup where you will receive employee share options and remuneration in the startup when it is funded. Moreover, by making your startup a reality, not only will you contribute to the prosperity of North Cyprus, but your home country will also benefit from the innovations and economic growth generated by your success. Your achievements will resonate beyond borders, fostering international collaboration and progress. Now, let's talk about the future. What are our plans for 2024 and beyond? Every year, we will organize North Cyprus Future Vision Festival, a two-day event on the university campus similar to the Slush event in Finland. Here, investors and startups will be matched, and startups will be given exhibition stands to promote their products. During the festival, there will be an artificial intelligence hackathon competition and a pitch battle where the jury, formed by investors, will invest in the winning teams. The winning teams will also get tickets to attend international festivals. The winning startups will be recruited to an intense boot camp to compete for the pitch battle for a €1 million prize investment from top venture capital companies in Helsinki, Finland. We believe our startups can and will win these prizes. Therefore, I am happy to announce that we are launching 2024/€1 million bootcamp. This bootcamp is tailor-made for competing in the €1 million pitch battle in Helsinki in December 2024. We will accept applications from any startup that wishes to enter the 1 million pitch battle in Helsinki, Finland. The bootcamp application details will be announced by 15th June on our website and Instagram accounts. Every year, we will hold 2 pitch battles in CIUSS Startup Studio, and the winners will be accepted to our studio. Also, we are going to produce a TV show in 2025 for startups to pitch to local and international investors. We're also planning to build a startup studio technology lab, which will be available to the students, academics, and public, where everyone can come and experience new technologies, learn how every sector is being disrupted, and get advice on how they can disrupt their own sectors to improve efficiency and grow their companies. So, go out there and start disrupting. Challenge the norms, break boundaries, and push the limits of what's possible. The world is waiting for your ideas, your innovations, and your vision. This is your moment to shine, to create, and to lead. Be a disruptor. Change the world for the better. The future is yours to shape. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our call to action. This is a call to everyone who loves North Cyprus and wants to see North Cyprus prosper as an innovative technology island. Let's make North Cyprus a beacon of innovation and a hub of technological advancement. Let's show the world what we can achieve together. Thank you very much. Now, I would like to to tell you a quote from Steve Jobs, where he says, "Great things in business are never done by one person. They are done by a team of people, and therefore, I would like to introduce you to the people who helped build a startup studio. First of all, I would like to thank the Startup Student Club President Astrid and Desmond, if you would like to come near me. I would like to invite Jeff, my assistant. I would like to invite Wayne, and I would like to invite Wayne is our graphics person who worked extremely hard to get the Startup Studio logos that you see out there. And I would like to invite our alumni from Turkey who has flown all the way to give support to us, because we cannot do a startup studio without the support of the alumni and without the startup of the students. So this is my immediate core team that has helped us put it together. But the brains behind all of this, I would like to thank them from here and invite them to come to the stage one by one. I would like to first invite Professor Dr. Cemil Atakara. He currently serves as the Dean of the Faculty of Fine Arts, Design and Architecture. Additionally, he is the President of the Society for International Development, General Secretary of the Council of Deans of Architecture, Faculties in Turkey, a board member of the Environmental Committee of the Presidency of the TRNC, a member of the High Council of Monuments. I would like to invite Professor Dr. Erbu Çelebi. Currently, he leads the software development team responsible for creating all university software systems and serves as the director of the Artificial Intelligence Application and Research Center, has held various administrative roles within the CIU. I would like to invite Professor Dr. Ahmet Adalier. He currently serves as the coordinator of the Board of Trustees and a lecturer in Management Information Systems. He has work experience of 20 years in university management, and he has managed many projects for United Nations as UNOPS. I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Osman Emiroğlu. He is currently Dean of Students, lecturer in Education Faculty, and EGAT Small Business Consulting Company, owner of companies several years. He's graduated from METU. He pioneered organizing the most significant city marathon projects in Cyprus, and so many things he's done to list. I would like to invite Assistant Professor Dr. Kaan Doğruyol, who is currently acting as the Vice Dean of Faculty of Economics and Administrative Sciences. He holds MBA and PhD from Cardiff and Salford, and he specializes in sustainable operations. I would like to invite Dr. Ahmet Sami Boşnak. He is currently Vice Dean at the Faculty of Pharmacy. He has 27 years of experience in hospital, pharmaceutical and medical device industry and related NGOs. Again, he has been consultant to Fortune 500 companies such as Roche, Grifols, and Abdi Ibrahim, and so many to count. And I would like to invite Associate Prof. Dr. Nahid Rizaner. He holds multiple roles at Cyprus International University, including Director of the Biotechnology Research Center, Head of Bioengineering, many departments. He graduated from Istanbul University, Master of Research in University Glasgow, PhD in Imperial College, working closely with esteemed Emeritus Professor Mustafa Camgöz. And finally, I would like to invite the visionary, the man who made it all possible for North Cyprus to have a chance, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of Cyprus International University, Mete Boyacı. Okay. Oh, şöyle. And of course, there is always going to be some sort of a technical hiccup. I have invited Mete Boyacı before I invited Şölen, who is our Dean of Law, and I will find her name here, Dr. Şölen Külaçi. She currently serves as the acting dean of the Faculty of Law, graduated from Ankara University in private law. As a pioneer in her field, she became the first female academic associate professor. She has played a pivotal role in the incorporation of numerous laws and legal regulations into the Turkish Cypriot regulation. I should have called Dr. Şölen first, Professor Şörs, and by not calling her first, I ended up her calling late. I am deeply sorry for the mistake. Thank you very much for listening to us. Thank you, and I hope you have a good evening.
CIU mobile app.
Şimdi büyük alkışlarınızla sahneye global bir teknoloji vizyoneri ve Trendbox'un kurucu ortağı Ahmet Bilgin'i sahneye davet ediyoruz.
And now please join me as we welcome on stage a global tech visionary and co-founder of Trendbox, Ahmet Bilgin.
Dear friends, what an incredible night. I'd like to extend my great thanks to Mr. Mete Boyacı, Mr. Tamer Garip, and the university rector and the academic staff for bringing this vision to North Cyprus. This is a great day, and what an achievement, incredible achievement. It was started just a dream, then became an idea, and now here it is, a reality. Let's give a round of applause for this great event and efforts that made it possible. As you may have heard, my name is Ahmet Bilgen, a Turkish Cypriot entrepreneur and angel investor. When Tamer asked me to give this opening speech, I was not sure what I am going to talk about. Then I decided to share my story with you. My academic background, my professional employee journey, and my entrepreneur journey, including my failures, struggles, and importance of my team and my success. I also want to share what I have learned from this journey and offer some advice to you. As young or mature university student should learn in parallel to your academic career. When I was your age, my father suffered a stroke and was semi-paralyzed. My family and I took turns caring for him in the hospital. During that difficult time, I had to study for my software engineering final exam in the hospital. I didn't sleep a single hour, and as a result, my exam score was very poor. Despite of all of these high grades that I have taken in computer science courses, this final exam was a very bad for me. It was 65 over 100. My teacher noticed this and asked me what had happened. Simply I said, "Sir, I wasn't able to perform well." He unsatisfied with my answer, and he inquired with my classmate and learned about my situation in hospital. To surprise, he gave me A from that course. When I went to his office to point out this mistake, he told me, "You are going to be very successful. Being a real teacher means understanding a student capability and capacity and context." This great professor inspired me in many ways. If you ask me what impacted the most, I would say two things. First, the importance of understanding the people for their capacity, not just for their current situation. And the second, the power of C programming language. Dear friends, you are as fortunate as I am to have this remarkable teacher and his students at our university for your success. I would like to extend my greetings to Professor Dr. Dervish Deniz for adding great value to my education. Additional, I want to thank to his students, my classmate, Dr. Ahmed Adalier and Dr. Zehra Borata Shensoy for their being with us. When I was young as you, my friend Ilker and I used to go to the seaside called Long Beach. I don't know how many of you know Long Beach. You may know this place, it has become very popular nowadays. But in the 1990s, there was no one in the beach or along the shore. My main idea was to figure out what we are going to do next. University life was okay, but it's going to be over soon. So what's going to happen? Were we going to succeed or fail? Were we going to be engineer or employee in a company? How was our career is going to shape? After university education, we both work in a different or sometimes in the same companies for 5 years as a system support engineer. I joined SAP Turkey for 2 years as a technical consultant. During that period, our entrepreneur spirit became more and more dominant, burning stronger in us. In 1999, we decided to establish our first company called FIT Consulting. At FIT, we decided to focus on niche areas where other consulting companies were not performing well. This allows us to create a different path and stand out in the industry. But we had some struggles in creating value in company. The consulting business was good, but not enough. When we decided to change our name and business model from FIT to consulting, FIT solution replaced. When we provide real solution to our customer. This journey took 15 years of our intense work with more than 10 products and 3 company bankruptcy stories. With this learning curve, I finally decided to focus on a single product which requires closing all other departments and keep all single focus team. This was a dramatic and unbelievable change in the company. After that time, we had a more than 30 team members. I told my team managers that each team should settle their company, their own company actually, and take existing business and customer with them. At the end of the day, we were 5 people who had dedication and product focus. With 2 years of intense work, in 2010, we had our first customer. That was our first product. We thought development was done, but actually it was not. But the customer taught us a lot, especially multinational ones were a real university education, where we create a local product or may continue your unprofessional operation with personal contacts. At least this is how we manage in Turkey. But if there is a multinational customer, then your product has to cover state-of-the-art architecture, security and disaster concept, ticketing system, versioning and full change documentation, customer alliance manager, project manager, full set of product documentation and runbooks, product update strategy, and this list goes and goes. And we didn't have any of these when we established these companies. I always told my team that reference customer is the customer to whom you can sell a second or third product or services. At the end of the day, my team reached 350 people and more than 650 multinational customers that all brands you design, your phone, your shoes, your drinking stuff, whatever you think were our customer. and more than 1,200 local Turkish big holding companies and more than 15,000 small and medium companies was our reference. We managed to sell the same product with the same support team. That is very important. This was my first goal and it was achieved. In 2013, I told my friend, okay, we have a good team. We are the winners, but is it enough? We are still not in the global market. To reach that global market and goal, I used the following analogy. In order to win, we must play in NBA league. To play in an NBA, you should prepare yourself accordingly. While searching to reach the goal, we figure out we need some sort of money and support. Later on, I learned that they call this type of people a smart money. In the entrepreneur world and CIU Startup Studio, you will have here many of these words, such as investment, round, money raise, seed funding, seed round, Series E, Series B, exit, shareholder agreement, capital call, safe notes, convertible notes. I did not have any idea what these words are. In 2014, we found our smart money. Revo Capital was our first investor, and we raised $4 million in that first round. Then, in 2018, we raised $5 million more, $5 million, and extra $3 million as an option from the World Bank called IFC. With this money, we bought our biggest competitor in Turkey and one of the small competitors in Turkey also. We also started a European operation and opened an office in Italy. Finally, we reached out 8 countries. I always told my team that we will become a multinational when we write our emails in English and conduct local meetings in English. At one stage, our company had employees from 5 different countries. At the end of 2018, a company called HG Capital from London reached out to us and said that if we are in the investment round, they could invest us. Actually, we were not in that mode, but later on, they came up with an exit scenario. The full exit scenario was good under those years' conditions. And I spoke to my management team. We decided to proceed with the exit scenario. On June 3, 2019, I received my full exit money and left the company. This was one of the good exits and one of the best exits in Turkey. The funny part of this story involves with my wife. The very next day, while I was still sleeping in bed, my wife asked me, "What are you going to do today?" I said, "Well, I have nothing to do." She told me, "A cleaning lady is going to come to the house. Go and find a job for yourself." After a successful landing, one of the most notable business exits in Turkey, I found myself unexpectedly jobless and homeless. After the exit, together with some of my management team, we established 3 startups. Recently, I exited one of them a few weeks ago, actually, and I am currently running the remaining 2. In 2020, I moved back to Istanbul, from Istanbul to Famagusta, and have been running those businesses from here. Now I am an angel investor and chairman of Karetto Robotics in Cyprus, Trendbox in Istanbul. Up to now, my companies have raised more than $45 million in 15 investment rounds. Additionally, I am an active investor in more than 35 startups and partner in 7 venture capital funds in Turkey, in UK, US, and Estonia. I will be doing my best to support the CIU Startup Studio startups It is my honor actually to be here and share my experience with you. Thank you, Tamer, and dear Rector. Thank you, Mr. Mete, again and again, to achieving this in Cyprus. Thank you very much.
Bu harika ve bilgilendirici konuşma için teşekkür ederiz. Şimdi ise alkışlarınızla Startup Studio gelişiminde uzman, tanınmış bir büyüme strateji danışmanı Diana Roberts'ı sahneye davet ediyoruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together once more for Mr. Ahmet Bilgen. Thank you very much. Now I would like to welcome on stage a well-renowned growth strategist consultant with expertise in startup development. Please put your hands together for Diane Roberts.
Judith, that's hello from Ireland. Good evening, and thank you for the lovely welcome that I've had back to Cyprus. So, esteemed faculty members, distinguished guests and students, I'm honoured and excited to be here today to celebrate the launch of the Startup Studio. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the team who had the foresight and determination to bring this idea to reality, and especially to Tamer, who has extended this invitation to me. I can see how you're dedicated to encouraging an entrepreneurial attitude and building a vibrant startup scene for students. Thank you to you and to CIU for the opportunity to come back to this beautiful country. So let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Diane Roberts, and I've been deeply involved in the startup and venture capital world for over 2 decades. From my time as the National Director for HBAN, where I helped establish angel investment syndicates across Ireland and facilitated millions in seed investment, to leading accelerator programs and supporting hundreds of companies to raise capital and creating jobs. I've seen firsthand the power of entrepreneurship and what it takes for startups to thrive. But why did they ask me here this evening? Well, today I want to share with you a story of resilience, of innovation, and the power of entrepreneurship. It's a story that has unfolded in Ireland over the last 30 years, a country that has become a shining beacon for startup ecosystems worldwide. I'll bring you back to the 1980s, when the Ireland economy was in a state of disrepair. Unemployment rates were soaring and peaked at 17%. And the once vibrant industries that sustained the nation were crumbling under the weight of global competition. It was a time of unsettled government and a time when the future seemed bleak and uncertain. Our biggest export for over 100 years was our people. Over the last 25 years, Ireland has transformed itself into a true pioneer in nurturing an ecosystem that empowers risk takers and cultivates game changers. Ireland is ranked 9th in the Western Europe for startup ecosystems. But Ireland's journey to becoming a powerhouse is a testament to the impact that a well-crafted ecosystem can have on fostering innovation and economic growth. In the wake of the economic challenges, Ireland recognised that they need to do a paradigm shift, a shift towards nurturing an entrepreneurial mindset that would not only create jobs, but would drive transformative ideas. But here's the thing. Ireland was just the beginning. The success story serves as a testament to the boundless potential that lies with every nation, with every community, when we start to support ambition. Today, as we gather in Northern Cyprus, a region that I first visited a year ago and one that I now care for deeply, it's brimming with untapped talent and ambition. And I believe we're at the start of a new era, an era where the entrepreneurial spirit will spread. And with over 100 nationalities represented at this university, it will light the path for countless other developing nations and communities across the globe. The world is vast. It's brimming with untapped potential and countless challenges that need to be addressed. From the urgent need for access to clean water, to the development of affordable medicines, and the exploration of new ways to reduce and conserve energy. The list of global problems waiting to be solved is endless. These are not mere obstacles, they're opportunities, beckoning the visionaries and the risk takers amongst us to step forward to define what is possible. But when I reflect on my own journey as a student in London in the 1980s, I can't help but reminisce about the career advice that I was given at the time. Get a good suit and find a job. It was an era where the traditional path of seeking employment in established corporations was the norm and the expected course of action for any ambitious young individual. And today, at the launch of this groundbreaking startup studio, I realized how limited that advice truly was. Why should we dedicate our talents and efforts to fulfilling someone else's dreams when we possess the power to create our own opportunities, to shape our own destinies, and to create our own wealth? But this journey cannot be undertaken alone. It requires a collaborative effort, a strong relationship between academia, industry, and the broader community. Academia plays a pivotal role in cultivating entrepreneurial mindset, fostering critical thinking, and nurturing the skills required to turn innovative ideas into viable businesses. In Ireland, we recognised the value of education early and made second and third level education free for every citizen. Ireland didn't just improve skills and qualifications of the workforce. No, they did something more profound. They lit a fire within their people, igniting a passion for learning, growth, and innovation. That investment in human capital wasn't just about ticking boxes or getting certificates. It was empowering a new generation to dream bigger, to think differently, and approach challenges with a new perspective. One avenue that's proven incredibly fruitful in nurturing the entrepreneurship and driving ambition is in the realm of university spin-outs. Ireland, with a nation and a population of just 5 million people, we've created 7 unicorns from university spin-outs. And this is a remarkable achievement that underscores the immense potential that lies within academic institutions. Take, for example, the University of Galway, which has founded 13 spin-outs in the last 3 years alone, all of which have secured investment and 2/3 have become successful ventures. Across Ireland, a total of 32 spin-outs from universities were formed in 2021 and creating employment for over 1,500 people. So to the faculty members, you hold the power to inspire the next generation of startups. By integrating entrepreneurial education into your curriculum and providing mentorship and guidance, and by fostering an environment that celebrates risk-taking and creativity. You will guide these young minds, and your role is paramount. You hold the light to inspire, to ignite the spark, and to equip these students with tools, the tools that they need to turn their dreams into reality. The launch of this startup studio is more than just a physical space. It's a symbol of the unwavering belief in the power of innovation and the ability of your students to shape the future, and in the resilience of the community to overcome any obstacles that stands in its way. But that's only the beginning. For the startups to thrive, access to capital is critical. Ireland's success was fueled in part by the emergence of a vibrant venture capital ecosystem. And the Irish government played a pivotal part in cultivating the nation's ecosystem. Recognising the importance of access to finance, the government took the bold steps to become a limited partner and encourage the formation of new venture capital funds. This proactive approach laid the foundation for a thriving venture capital community. And today, Enterprise Ireland, a government agency, boasts the largest venture capital portfolio across Europe, a testament to Ireland's unwavering commitment to fostering dynamic startups. But in this space, one critical aspect cannot be overlooked, and it's the need for a thriving private and angel investment ecosystem within the community. I believe the best investors in entrepreneurs are very often seasoned investors who work with the companies, not only to bring capital, but also invaluable experience, networks, and a deep understanding of what it takes to build a successful business. It's time for you to come together and support the next generation of entrepreneurs, fostering a collaborative environment with those with the means and the expertise that can invest in the dreams and the ambitions of those who have game-changing ideas. By nurturing this ecosystem, we can ensure that the startup culture in these communities continue to grow and expand and propel ideas forward. Let's embrace the opportunity to pay it forward, to become catalysts who empower the entrepreneurs today and to drive the success of tomorrow. I implore you to look beyond traditional methods of success. Seek the diamonds in the rough, the disruptive ideas who have the potential to reshape industries and redefine our world. Your support, your belief, will be the catalyst that propels these startups. Finally, to the aspiring entrepreneurs in our midst, I say this: embrace the challenge, embrace the uncertainty, embrace the journey that lies ahead, because it's only through adversity that the strongest ideas are formed, and it's through persistence and determination that true success is achieved. Together we have the opportunity to write your own chapter, to forge your own path, and one that reflects the unique strengths and challenges and aspirations of your community. Thank you, and I wish you the best of luck.
ise Sayın Tamer Garip'in IVCV'nin kurucu ortağı ve baş veri birimcisi Şahap Ambar Jafari arasında kısa bir Zoom görüşmesi gerçekleştireceğiz.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please I would like you to direct your attentions to the screen as we play a short Zoom conversation between Mr. Tamar Garib and Shahab Arba Jafari, who is a chief data scientist and the co-founder of IVCV.
Are we there? Konuşayım mı?
Do you hear me, Tamer?
Hello, Shahab. Can you hear me?
Hello, do you hear?
This
Yes,
is
I
like
can hear you very well.
1970s. Trying to connect like this is... How are you, Shahab?
I'm fine. I was watching the YouTube.
Okay. Shahab, thank you very much for connecting to Cyprus. We would have loved you to be here. We met you last December in Slash Helsinki with Diane and everybody here. They send their love to you. You are
Likewise.
such an inspiration to all of us because you studied in Cyprus. I believe you come from Iran and you love this country. You speak perfect Turkish. So I want to thank you that you are contributing to the development of the CIU Startup Studio. So could you please just give us like 2-3 minutes of what you're feeling at the moment? And then because we were not sure whether there would be a problem, we have got a video from you with your translated words. So just say hello to everyone who's watching you. I will leave the speaking to you now. Thank you.
Thanks. Hello, everyone. It's a pity that I will not be able to join you in person, but maybe next time. My name is Shahab. I am a professor of computer vision and applied machine learning, and I'm chief data scientist and the director of AI in PricewaterhouseCoopers in Finland, one of the world's biggest corporate. I study in Cyprus. I spent 11 years of my life in northern Cyprus. I fell in love with that country. I did my bachelor, master, and PhD studies all in Eastern Mediterranean University. not far from CIU, and what you are doing for 3 years. I work as an assistant professor in CIU, so part of my heart belongs to there, and I'm very happy to see that Mr. Boyaji has decided to take next steps to contribute to the economy and really existence of and recognition of Northern Cyprus by establishing such a very, very beautiful unit. Since I came to Estonia 11 years ago, I started to find out a lot about the startup life. And I was always thinking that how we can contribute back to Cyprus, because there are lots of talents, such as every one of you who are here and many of the other people and your colleagues and so on, which can really be the difference and make KKTC proud.
Well, that is so inspiring, and I want to thank you once again for joining us. I know you are very busy, and you've just been raising lots of funding for your venture. Could you tell us a little bit about your venture and the money you raised, and what is your business going to be doing?
I am a co-founder of a couple of startups, but one of them which is growing nicely is called Intelligent Video CV. It is working on utilization of AI in the recruitment. Currently, it is we have used our own fund, and it kind of become a Pegasus. It is making money, and we are utilizing the money. We are doing a 1 million fundraising also, but we are not that much desperate for doing that. I am helping 5 venture capitals, and each of them have a fund from 50 to 100 million euros, and helping them to find the right startups to invest in them. We have invested in many startups from health tech to fintech, and it's very, very interesting and amazing to see how smart people are and what the beautiful ideas they have. Now I'm expecting to see very nice ideas come from CIU Incubation Center. I'm also an angel investor, and I personally also invest. So why not invest in a startup from KKTC?
And Shahab, is there any chance you will be visiting Cyprus, or if we invite you to the CIU to give us a workshop or become a mentor to our students and academics and everyone?
Absolutely. As I said, I mean, whoever knows me, they know that I love Cyprus. I love Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. And again, as a member of CIU, I work there, so I'm part of the family. I would be honored to help and contribute.
Well, thank you very much, and I wish to say good night to you now. And hopefully, we are going to be playing your video to get insights that you have, your wisdom transferred to all of our students and our people. And are you watching us on YouTube?
Yes, from YouTube I'm watching.
All right. Continue watching us, and thank you very much, Shahab. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Shahab. I am a graduate of Eastern Mediterranean University. I did my bachelor, master and PhD study in electrical and electronic engineering. When I was studying, I was always wondering what I'm gonna be. Well, being in Cyprus at that time, we didn't have really much of the alternatives. There are very few places that we could work, or we could continue and get our PhD. And once we get the PhD, of course, we have this academic career ahead of us. And I was very, very interested in conducting research. I graduated as the top student in my faculty, and I was really engaged into lots of research work. Of course, I was always wondering that this research that we are studying, where we can utilize it, how we can utilize it. Is it just on a piece of paper and a very good scientific work, or do we actually going ahead and implement it in the real world? Towards the end of my PhD, the government started to fund very slightly some of these projects to come true. And with my supervisor, Professor Hassan Demirel, we kind of created a few other small projects, but it was all very small. And unfortunately, all died. Then when I graduated, I started to work for around 3 years to Cyprus International University, the university which is the subject of our discussion today in here. So I started to work, and in 2013, I started to move to Estonia, the place that I'm now living. In there, I started to work as a full professor of computer vision and applied machine learning. I heavily focused a lot on conducting my research on human behavior analysis, facial expression analysis, and it was very good. And for the first time when I got here, I hit the reality that the world is way above studying and doing nice research. It's more putting it into the application. I started to meet very, very good companies, and I started to hear the term startup. Series of companies which have been starting up from zero in order to be very, very impactful. And I managed to work with many of them, develop lots of cool solutions for them, for the startup and for the corporate, as big as Rakuten in Japan and as small as some local startups. Many of the startups like Verif and Cleveron that I have worked with and developed algorithms now are unicorns. Each of them are worth of a couple of billions of US dollars. Since 2020, I started to work also in PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, Finland. I was hired as the chief data scientist, and I am leading all AI and Gen AI development in whole Nordic. I am also leading AI and Gen AI initiatives with PwC EMEA AUX, and I am one of the driving force of responsible AI with PwC Global. And I am very much focused to make sure that this AI and the hype that we have will be utilized in a form that all humanity will benefit quite a lot from it. But there is one fact. Today I'm standing in a very good and solid position, and I thank God and I thank all the education and all the opportunities that I had. Lack of opportunity actually creates the opportunity. At the time that I was in the North Cyprus, there was literally very, very limited opportunity of growth. And now, today, we are talking about that Cyprus International University wants to put huge investment in order to create a center which is focusing a lot on the smart people, like every single one of you, in order to put all your ideas into action and make them come true and become impactful. Because, as Steve Jobs said, if you are crazy enough to think that you can change the world, it ended up that you will be the one who will change the world. So if you believe in yourself, if you believe it in here, if you're seeing it in here, then for sure you would be successful. Especially now that there is the opportunity that there will be some sorts of boost, some sorts of support from very successful business people, from very successful academicians, from very successful mentors, then you should not really let this opportunity slip away. Sometimes we have only one chance, and maybe that is the chance that you have in your hand. I have been working with many venture capitals. I am a scientific and technical advisor of 5 VCs, 2 of them in Estonia and the other 3 within European Union. And I have been lucky enough to talk with many amazing founders, and we invested in some of them. From fintech to health tech, it has been diversified quite a lot. It doesn't matter what you are doing. It doesn't matter what you are studying. If you can feel what you are studying, if you can feel what is the pain in the market and the things that you are studying can be useful in there, then you are on the right track and right path. One of the things that I have learned is sometimes we are too much into the theory. We learn a lot of nice theories. We can solve amazing problems. We can publish amazing research work. However, we do not look at the market. It is very important that you open your eyes and you see your surrounding, because your friend can become your client and your friend's friends can become your client, and this is how the whole story starts. Remember how the Facebook started. The
Facebook was started as only one university and then a few university communities so people can chat and post at what type of events they would have in the dormitories and so on and so forth. So you can always start very small but have a very, very big and long vision. Sam Altman, the co-founder of OpenAI, said that in his opinion, a startup which is focusing on getting the big share of a small market usually end up to be very successful. You will have a very good opportunity in Northern Cyprus. Given that it's a very small community, you can quickly and very fast test, validate your idea. If your idea flies there, your idea flies everywhere. And please don't get me wrong, it's not usually that easy. It is extremely tough. It is very, very brutal. You are lucky because now there is a center in Cyprus International University which supports you and you can benefit a lot from lots of mentors. But each of these mentors have knowledge up to some level. Remember, as Steve Jobs said, you can get that advice from the people who follow this path till the end. And if you want to be the one in the world, then it means that at some point you are the only solo person who knows. And you have to make your own decision. You have to fail and you have to learn from that failure. It's not a bad thing. As far as you are learning, as far as you are standing up and you are running again, then you are definitely in a very, very winning position. There are lots of science happening. There are lots and lots of now available open source codes in the field of at least artificial intelligence all around the house. In other words, we do not need to have the excuse that, hey, you know what, I studied business and administration, I studied tourism, I studied agriculture, I studied medicine, and I don't know how to make the app, I don't know how to develop a business, I don't know how to create a tool. They are all there. Remember, when you want to have a very, very successful startup, it's not a one-man show. When we are investing in startups, we heavily focus on some facts. And one of the facts is that, is it a solo funder or is it a group of funders? And usually there is a bias towards having a group of funders because the risk is lower. Find friends, talk with the people. If you have a very strong business background, if you have a very strong marketing background, if you have a very strong sales background, make friends with the nerds, with the people who are studying engineering, who are studying some sorts of science. Combine the talents of the people. If you are bringing a person who is similar to you, you are just amplifying your own skill sets. Find the people who will complement you, people who challenge you, people who don't understand you because they have something else that you don't have. And then when you put all these pieces next to one another, you will find out that you have something very, very strong. I repeat myself, it is not an easy life, it is not an easy job, but the reward is amazing. The recognition that you will get is amazing. I studied in Northern Cyprus at Eastern Mediterranean University. I worked in Northern Cyprus at Cyprus International University. And I came to Estonia and I got my global recognition. This means that we are living in an era, we are living in a time that nobody, literally nobody can stop you except you yourself. You are studying in a very, very good country, in a beautiful country, in an amazing country, with an amazing weather. You have the opportunity to talk with amazing colleagues, with amazing professors, with amazing business people. Yes, there are limitations. Maybe if you were studying in US, you might have more opportunity. But it doesn't mean you don't have an opportunity here. You can have two choices. One is that you can look down and keep blaming and demotivating yourself and look back at every single small opportunity which can be the beginning of the big opportunities. Or you can look up and like a hungry person
find every single opportunity and grab it, because that one can be the one. So it's up to you. I am very proud to be part of this program, to mentor some of you, hopefully, mentor the people who study in Cyprus, and by doing so, I will feel very proud to pay back to the country which I have spent over 10 years of my life. I owed all my education. I owed all the things that today I am standing on it because of all those times. You do not need to be my next me. You need to be a new you because you have more opportunity. Now there is a center that is dedicated for you to glow, for you to become somebody big. And my final word will be that I am sure many of you will be very successful and some of you will be ultra successful. But the moment that you are ultra successful, don't forget today and come back and pay back to the university, to the country, to the community that give you the opportunity. Yes, you made it happening, but remember, every single parts of jigsaw need to come together in order to make this big picture. I wish every one of you success and happiness.
Şimdi ise bugünün kendi mezunu Sayın Erkan Yalçın'ı kapanış konuşması için sahneye davet ediyoruz.
Food for thought. Nobody can stop you. Thank you very much, Shahab Abba-Jafari. I hope I said that correctly. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome on stage our very own CIU alumni member, Mr. Erkan Yalçın, for his speech.
Öncelikle herkese iyi geceler diliyorum. Buradan hepiniz muhteşem görünüyorsunuz. Startup'ın bir parçası olmaktan ben onur ve gurur duyuyorum. Mezunu olduğum okulda bu konuşmayı belki daha çok kez yapacağım. Bu kürsüye belki daha çok kez çıkacağım. Startup'ın Türkiye ayağında olacağım için gerçekten çok mutluyum. Öncelikle şunu söylemek istiyorum. Hayat bir projedir. Bu projeye başlarken herkes çok temiz başlar. Devamında doğduğunuz ev, coğrafya, kaderiniz olmaktan çıkarmak için yapacağınız şey proje ile birlikte yanınıza aldığınız insanlara güvenmektir. Bizim de şu an bu startupta yapacağımız şey yatırımcıyı ve girişimciyi bir araya getirerek mümkün mertebe kazanç odaklı olacak şekilde her zaman artı değer katacak bir projeyle gündemde olmaktır. Öncelikle herkes bu projeye inandığı için ve bu akşam bizi yalnız bırakmadığı için rektörümüz olsun, okulumuzun kurucusu Mete Boyacı olsun, diğer hocalarımız olsun ve benle birlikte bu projede çalışacak olan ekip arkadaşlarım olsun. Hepsine çok teşekkür ediyorum. Ben sadece şunu söylemek istiyorum. Kapanış konuşması bana kaldığı için birçok kişi dağıldı ama hayattaki projelerinizi gerçekleştirmek için her zaman hayal kurmanız gerekiyor. Eğer bir hayaliniz yoksa hiçbir zaman hiçbir yol ilerleyemiyoruz. Bu sebepten dolayı düşünün, hayal kurun ve sonra da startup'a başvurun. Yani bizlere gelin. Bu hayaliniz için gerekli fonu ve yatırımcıları bulalım. Her iki tarafı bir araya getirelim. Çok başarılı işler çıkaralım. Herkese iyi geceler diliyorum.
Online anketlerimizin sonuçlarını aldık. Kazananlar kısa süre içinde Instagram sayfamızda açıklanacak ve sizlere e-mail atılacak. Hediyelerinizi almak için pazartesi günü Startup Stüdyosu'nun ofisine gelmenizi rica ediyoruz.
I would like to take this moment to appreciate every one of you who joined in the online survey. The results have been compiled and we will make the announcement of the winners on our Instagram page. Also, an email will be sent to you through your student portal. And you can come to the Startup Studio office on Monday to receive your package.
Bu harika konuşmalar için tüm kurul üyelerine ve muhteşem etkinliğe katılan siz değerli öğrencilerimize teşekkür etmek istiyor ve hepinize iyi akşamlar diliyoruz.
I would like to take this moment to thank every member of the board for their wonderful speeches, every student here who took their time to come for this event. We appreciate your time and effort, and then I hope that together we will shape a better and greater future. Thank you very much for coming, and have a wonderful night. Special thanks to the CIU media team for coming to this event. Okay, DJ, please play some music.
Wow.